start with the origins of BizConnect. You were, what is that, 2013, 2014 time frame? Like, what's the genesis of how it got started?
2014. You know, it's you mentioned that I worked for Pilot Media for almost 20 years. And when I left Pilot Media, I started a marketing business, and the business was called Win Local Stuff. And it was really to market local businesses through social media. So I would host contests to drive traffic to different local businesses and their social media page. So in order to build business for me, I was looking for networking groups to attend and to build relationships and get some new clients. And I just couldn't find anything that really I felt comfortable, or, you know, I felt everything was so salesy, and I did try out quite a few. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to just one of my businesses that I did some work for was a restaurant. And I said, hey, what do you think about me bringing a group of maybe 15 people in once a month, and we'll just do a little impromptu networking. So I started that, and the first one I expected, 10, 15 people, and I believe I had about 25. And it just started growing and growing. And it was very informal, but it kind of showed me that that's what people were looking for. They weren't looking for salesy type networking groups to go to.
What restaurant was the first one at?
Well, it was Starving Artist, which actually wasn't Starving Artist at the time. It was the Paint Gallery. So it was before she actually morphed her business into a restaurant. And she was doing art classes at the time. And anyway, it just kept growing. And that's when I thought, I think there are other people who are looking for this kind of networking. And I think I could probably turn this into a business on its own. And that's how BizConnect was formed.
I love it when you're kind of solving your own itch or solving your own problem. I was watching this video of this fitness athlete who recently was talking about how he created his own endurance formula, which is basically his own Gatorade, because Gatorade wasn't working well enough for him. And so he had the assets available to fix that. And it's very similar to what you're saying here, where it's, hey, like, I was going and networking, but I wasn't able to find the networking event that was viable for me, or that I was feeling comfortable about that. Like, what? And then you said, well, let's talk to someone that I know and figure out if me bringing some people to her or to them was a viable option. It was, and obviously that's the genesis of there.